Like, na 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 na. Do they sing that in the stands? Asia Wilson
We
on
don't
top,
because I
top,
don't
top,
think that our
make
fans
her
are as
stop,
good as
stop,
British
stop.
soccer fans.
I'm going to start that. If I'm in the arena, I will start screaming it. Welcome to the official, unofficial WNBA 25 playoffs preview podcast, FastTalk podcast, Green Apple Studios, downtown Las Vegas. Here for all your podcasting and audio needs. www.greenapplestudiosvegas.com. I'll put it here again so everybody can see it like I did last time. It's here.
It's going to be a big old link. Click.
Sweet. You have awards first?
Yeah, so...
before we get into the postseason, back to the regular season.
Right, yeah. Okay. Regular season ended yesterday. Postseason matchups are set. Matchups start on Sunday, the 14th. Today, right now, we're recording this on the 12th. So we have another off day before the playoffs start. Awards will be announced starting on Monday. And then I believe they just go in order, like one or two a day. I think one a day. But we'll start with the big stuff. As you guys know, we are extremely biased here on Fast Talk Podcast. That means we are Las Vegas Aces fans. The MVP of the WNBA is a no-brainer. It's A'ja Wilson. You cannot tell me there is a single player in the league, A, better than her, and B, more valuable than A'ja Wilson.
Did she win last year?
She did win last year
with the 1,000-point season.
It was her third.
Yeah, but that was
last year.
That was not a. This was a 44-game season,
right?
First time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so numbers are skewed now.
She did not get 1,000 points this year, though, but she missed a few games from the injuries.
That's right.
So yeah, that makes up the difference. She was at 9. I don't actually know the number, but 900.
That's
something.
weird. How many? So, but she still played more games, right? I don't know how many did they play last year. 38,
40 last year.
Oh, it's only 4 more games, but she missed like a couple of them. So
yeah, I think she missed 4, maybe 5. But she definitely left. I
honestly, I wasn't keeping track of, but she was on fucking fire for the last like 10 games, like 30 plus.
Yeah,
and I was like, she definitely went over 1,000, but apparently not. So
no,
sorry, Asia.
It's the missed
next
games.
time I see you, I'll apologize to your face. But they did I don't know if you follow them. I don't know if their TikTok account is the same as their Instagram account, because you talk and I Insta. So
yes,
they had a reel that was, what do you say to Uber drivers?
Oh, I did not see that.
Okay, and Asia's like, I say that I'm a chemist or a scientist because you can't check that. And then
that's fair. I like that.
They interviewed all the other girls, and Aaliyah and I was like, I just tell them I'm a basketball player, and they all got mad at her. But then it's like a wide shot, and 3 of them are there. It's like Jewel and someone, Hammond, I can't remember, and then Aaliyah, and then here comes Becky Hammond. She jumps in and she goes, A'ja Wilson MVP, and then jumps out again. And I was like, preach.
Absolutely. Becky is on fire with telling everybody that A'ja is the MVP. She got so mad when Stewie won the MVP a couple years ago, and I think she took it on herself because she's like, oh, we're blowing everybody out in these games, and I take A'ja out, with 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, whereas Stewie was playing an extra 4 or 5 minutes, getting all these points and running up more stats. Becky said it shouldn't be my fault that A'ja didn't win the MVP.
Did we dominate for 3.5 quarters so that she doesn't? Yeah, it's like garbage time when you put in your Arch Mannings when Quinn Ewers has done
right.
well. So,
exactly.
But yes. I mean, any other argument? Did Alyssa Thomas actually average a triple double? Because I feel like
ago.
that. I mean,
this year, I don't actually know
close,
that for sure, 100%.
But I feel like if she would have got it, she should get the MVP. Because obviously she's the only like non-ace that I really, really like. And remember the year Westbrook averaged a triple-double? He got the MVP. I feel like if you average a triple-double, I mean, that's something, man.
But I think that's where it goes to the difference between most valuable and best player.
True.
I think.
But I would say that she carries the Mercury just as, if not more, than...
Well, Kalia Copper missed a bunch of time in Phoenix this year, too, so it's possible. But...
I'm just trying to throw a counter-argument out here, because there's nobody else that I can even think of that's remotely close.
No, I mean, Nafisa Collier, you can make...
She got hurt, though, right?
Yeah.
And missed a bunch of games too.
Right. And you can make the case for Fee being the best player in the league.
Best player, best team, because when you can't, when there's not a clear cut one, that's usually what it defaults to.
Right.
Best player, best team.
Yes, absolutely. But you cannot make any case that anybody means more to their team than Asia Wilson means to the Aces.
I think, yes, means encompassing more than just on the court things. It's bench things and then practice and then meaning and like what she means to the franchise just overall. Because I don't think Alyssa Thomas doesn't mean that to the Mercury because she's only been there.
This is her first year.
And
right? Possibly her only year.
Yeah. Hopefully she comes to the Aces next year.
That would be amazing.
Would that be? I would just be like, I would get season tickets. I would be like, we're shutting down the studio for the Aces games and I am going.
I hate to tell you, Pete, it's been a while since you've been, but there's a wait list now.
Oh my God. I know every game's sold out. Like I look at it on AXS and then they have the thing that they show like sold out, and it's impressive. So except the game I watched at T-Mobile, they said it was sold out.
They said T-Mobile was sold out?
Well, 200 down, I think. They didn't even open up the 200s, did they?
They did. Because everybody's in the 200s at Michelob Ultra Arena. They transfer us to the 200s.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yes. Yes, there's a lot of people that are upset about that.
Does not compute. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Yeah, R2's pissed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they really don't convert it correctly. But hopefully they fix that because there are enough people complaining to the team about that. And you saw how empty it was because there are people that just say, look, it's not worth it for us. Those two Chicago games, we knew we were going to win those games. Yeah. We're far better team. And no offense
Angel
to the Sky.
Was suspended right, for him anyway.
What exactly was the draw there?
And Haley was hurt, right?
Yeah. And then Angel was hurt for one of them too. So there was no big draw other than Ty Marsh's return, but it wasn't going to be a close game, and it's a shame that it was so empty.
Okay. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that.
Yeah, back to the awards.
Okay. So yeah, MVP. I said my only other counter argument, but I would still give it to Asia, but we're biased.
All right. What about Coach of the Year? This one to me is another no-brainer.
Stephanie White.
No kidding. Okay. I guess it's not a no-brainer. To me, it's Natalie Nakasi in Golden State. I think you take an expansion team that nobody thinks is going to do anything and then turn them into a contender and a playoff team. I think here in Vegas, we experienced that and we know how important it is.
Did the hockey icon get Coach of the Year that year?
He did.
He better.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could see your argument, but like, I feel like, and I might talk about this more with the Fever Atlanta matchup. There's so much a microscope on Indiana and navigating that and getting them to the playoffs with Caitlin Clark being hurt as much as she was. I feel like you should get some love for that.
I feel like she handpicked that job for her though because of the talent that was there.
Yeah, I mean, clearly there's talent because
she also drove out DeWanna Bonner, one of the greatest players in league history. That's all.
I'm saying you are the expert more than I am, but from what I saw from my outsider perspective. But yes, I get the Valkyrie coach should also be heavily considered. And she probably will. She probably will get it.
Honestly, I will be shocked if anyone other than Natalie Nakasi wins Coach of the Year. I mean, again, I'm biased because she was an Aces assistant for years and she won championships with the Aces. But she's done an absolutely amazing job in building that franchise. And when you go, I went to the Chase Center for an Aces Valkyries game, and that arena, the vibe, it's the energy there. It's just amazing.
That's surprising.
And what Nat has built and what that organization has built is truly, truly amazing. And I love to see it. I'm glad that that's the direction that the WNBA is going, because that is what I think those of us that have been around for a long time really wanted to see.
I'm surprised it's a good vibe because I don't get that vibe watching the Warriors games.
It's Bay Area fans, like Bay Area men's sports fans, are a completely different breed than Bay Area women's sports fans. And thank goodness, because Bay Area men's sports fans are insufferable.
Some of the worst. Sorry, Bay Area. We're not trying to make friends here.
No, we are not. And look, if you guys all click off, it's been more than 3 minutes. We're already getting paid. What about Defensive Player of the Year? There's a lot of talk about Alana Smith out there getting it, but look, again, we're biased. It's Asia Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Asia Wilson is the single best person on the court whenever she's on the court. And even when she's on the bench, she is the best player not on the court. Easy money. 6th Player of the Year. You got anything on that?
Coming off the bench?
Yeah.
DeWanna Bonner comes off the bench for Phoenix. I know that. And she does well.
This is one of those awards that has been the Aces Award for a long time. It was, Alicia Clark, Tiffany Hayes the last couple of years, Kelsey Plum, De'Erica
Isn't T.
Hamby
Hayes on Golden State now?
Yeah. She's got a whole bunch of former Aces up there. But I think Heidemann up in Minnesota is definitely the best player coming off the bench. I'm not going to shout out Stud Buds because...
Stud Buds. I couldn't think of the name. I was calling them Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, that too.
Because they have pink hair. They're Pink Pony Club to me.
Apparently, that's their song too.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm on the right track. I
never really heard the song until a couple days ago. And that's all I heard was the Pink Pony Club part. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was some sort of lesbian euphemism for something that I don't understand.
No, it's a song.
As a straight white male.
Good. I catch myself singing it. So
maybe we can cut a little bit in on the podcast.
I will cut. Well, I'll look at how much I can play without getting copywritten.
Maybe
I
throw a little guitar of it. Yeah.
But I didn't even put it on the rack. I took it in there to record.
We'll do a like a Family Guy style cutaway.
Well, if you did it like Peter Griffin, it would just be like, heh, 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 heh.
Yeah, all right, that's
Peter
perfect.
Griffin
Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry.
I don't get copyright. That's it. That's all you get.
All right, Rookie of the Year.
I don't know.
So Sony Citron should win
that's right.
the Rookie of the Year. Yes, Sony Citron should win the Rookie of the Year.
The problem is they're not looking at stats. They're going to look at popularity and
look
and buckets.
Sony's stats are not as good as Paige's. Everybody.
She also ended the year with a 24-point game, and didn't she have a 40-point game or something like that?
She's the White Jackie Young. That's what I call her, White Jackie Young. They even in Washington called her the Silent Assassin. I'm like, whoa, hold on, the Silent Assassin. That nickname's already taken. But if you want to call her White Jackie Young, I'm totally fine with that. The thing is, in my opinion, Paige, everybody had expectations from Paige, and Paige met those expectations.
She met them. I wouldn't say surpassed them, but
absolutely
met them. She's a scorer.
She did what she was supposed to do. Whereas Sony was the 3rd overall pick, sure. And Washington had a whole bunch of picks in the first round. Sony went 3rd, and Kiki went 4th, and Amore went, I want to say 6th. I don't remember. Draft night was kind of a haze for me. But they got a lot of players, and Washington turned a lot of heads this year. I remember watching them play and just being impressed more and more every time I watch those play. I'm kind of sad that they are not in the postseason because I would definitely love to see those women a lot more. But Sony she took everybody by storm. An all-star in her rookie year. Really just ultimately told everybody that she's just as good as any of these top rookies. Caitlin or Paige, these women that are coming out.
All right.
And I sure as hell hope she wins it. I don't think she will, but my money is all on White Jackie Young. Sony
White Jackie Young.
Let's go. Maybe Kobe called Jewel the Gold Mamba. We need to find a White Silent Assassin type name. Is there maybe something from that
White Ranger?
Yes, Tommy.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to call her Tommy.
White Ninja.
We'll come up with a good. There probably already is one in Washington, but it can't be the Silent.
I told you I know the PA person for the Wizards. Sorry, I know the PA person for the Mystics.
Who is the PA person?
Her name's Joey. She was one of my voice actors.
Oh. Maybe she could join us on a podcast.
I'll see if I can get a hold of her.
And she can give me some tips on voice.
Yeah, she's really good. Her name's Joey, so her gimmick is a girl named Joey.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Joey from Friends.
Yeah. Baby kangaroo.
Minus
Triviani.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that it?
That's all I got on awards. If you want to throw anything else.
No, I don't. I don't. You watch. I don't. I only watch the Aces.
All right, let's get right into the playoffs then. First round matchups are set. They all start on Sunday in 2 days from now. Do you want to go with the easy ones first?
Lynx Valkyrie?
Yeah, that's probably the...
That's your 1-8.
I don't have that as a sweep, though.
I do.
I have the Valkyries coming out and pulling the upset in game 1 on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I think the Valkyries are hardcore, and I don't think Minnesota's really looking past them.
No.
But I think they're gonna. I think the Valks are gonna surprise everybody and win game 1, and I think Minnesota's gonna be like, "Oh shit, you didn't do that to us," and then come out in game 2 and 3 and beat the crap out of them.
I could see your thing. I think it's going to be a sweep. They swept the season series.
They did.
I wrote notes.
I also took that very same note. I'll show it to you guys. Zoom in.
I mean, the only thing giving me love, and Kate Money doesn't even play that much. She still comes off the bench, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you took our Kate Money, but I just think it's going to be like, I was watching the...
I just remember the Golden Misfits. This is the Golden State Misfits.
I just don't see it, but you never know. Like, what was our first round against the Kings? And people were giving us a chance though, because we were the 1 seed, right? In the Pacific. So
we were Pacific 1.
Yeah. So this is an 8 seed going against a 1 seed. Have any of those girls been to the playoffs? T.
Hayes, of course. Yeah. So Veronica Burton.
A little bit of
or Vanessa
experience.
Burton. I learned as a funny inside joke with Valkyries fans. Vanessa Burton.
I don't know why that's funny.
I guess the PA announcer once called her Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
So with Valks fans, it's a joke to say Vanessa.
Okay.
I don't know if Veronica Burton is okay with it, but I think that's, I think it's cool to have little inside fun jokes like that, like we do in Vegas with the 2 shots and miss twice, get a slice.
Miss twice, get a slice. I was telling my mom and dad about that because we were sitting at that pizza place the other day before we went to Blue Man Group.
Slice of Vegas.
I said if visiting team misses 2 free throws, free slices. Well, consecutive on the same trip.
Yes. It only happened like 3 times.
This was the one I'm just like, hey, it's cool that you made it and awesome for being an expansion team and making it, but you're gonna get swept. And it's only best of 3. So if it was best of 5, I might give them a game, but I don't think it's not that Minnesota to San Francisco isn't like an East Coast trip. So it's like, you're not going that far.
2.5 hour flight.
It's a difficult 3 game because you have to travel for
the 1-1-1, and that's the Caitlin Clarkies that pushed that because they didn't get a home game last year. But yeah, these 3 game series should be 2-1.
Yeah, but like, how do you make it fair? Like, I figure it's fair to have game 2.
You make it fair by winning in the regular season.
Yeah, I think you bump it up to 5. That's what I would do.
I'm fine with that too. It means more money.
No,
that's the key. More money for everybody.
What's your other easy one then?
That would be Vegas and Seattle.
Oh,
that's going to be a sweep.
I don't think so.
All right, he's wrong. Let's move on to Phoenix and Liberty. The Las Vegas Aces may never lose again.
They may not ever lose again.
16 consecutive wins. They are not going to lose to Seattle. My Seattle people texted me this morning, and all of them said, enjoy the second round.
Oh, wow. So they just it's just already a beaten
they're done. And I hate to say it, look, I think Seattle's got a lot of great players on that team. They are done. The Aces and the Storm split this season series 2-2. But simple facts are those Storm teams that beat the Aces, they weren't playing the same Aces.
Okay.
The Aces are unstoppable.
It was 2-2. I did look up season.
Yes, it was 2-2.
I have notes. Hold on. I wrote 16 games in a row. Asia on fire.
Yeah.
Jewel slow start, but now coming off the bench.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Nalissa Smith acquisition. We've only lost 6
games.
games.
The other thing I wrote down is that the Seattle has that young girl, but she's tall. Mulunga, is that her name?
I don't know.
So she could have a breakout thing. You never know. I just don't think it's going to be a sweep. I'll never call for a sweep. I don't think I've ever predicted a sweep of something like that.
I'm predicting a sweep. I thought we
You do just have to win too.
So, just as a fun aside, when we were talking about our predictions before we turned the camera on, like we both agreed on everything. Like it was kind of funny. I thought for sure that we were going to come out here and have the exact same picks, but so right off the bat we are not agreeing. We're agreeing on the winners, but no, we're not agreeing on the games.
I think, I don't know. These are just so quick. I think the quick series is what makes them interesting,
right?
And not interesting, because, well, it could. If you could steal as a road team, if you could steal game one, it's like instantly like panic mode for the higher seed.
Right.
You can lose game one in the NBA series and baseball series and hockey, and not the end of the world.
Right.
Like I've seen the VGK do it a couple times. Other teams.
Yeah, but a 3-game series.
I feel like
killer.
Someone could get hot on Seattle, but like Gabby, I mean, again, biased because I know her.
Right.
So, but she could. She almost helped France get the gold medal against USA.
Dumbass stepped on the line.
Yeah, she stepped on the line. I feel bad for the girl.
Sorry, Gabby.
I got Dream Fever next.
Dream Fever.
It kind of took away, talking about Coach of the Year kind of took away what I was going to say about, I was going to give that coach props for getting a team to the playoffs without Caitlin Clark, because, I mean, the expectations for that team were just massive. Now, that being said, Atlanta in 3.
I have Atlanta in 2. I think Atlanta's going to sweep them.
They have some players, though.
Atlanta is damn good. Alicia Gray is having a career year. Brittany Griner is killing it down there.
She's coming off the bench and killing it.
I mean, that team is very, very good.
They have won 15 of 18, according to my notes,
and
to end this season. And we are the 3 losses, right?
We are the losses. We're at least 2 of them.
I don't know if we're all 3 losses.
But we're at least 2.
I was going to give a shout out, though, to the coach, Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, also being awesome players on the Fever.
Oh, yeah.
And I think...
I mean, how could somebody named Boston not be
I
awesome?
think that their crowd might make a difference, too, for that game, too.
And they're the ones that made the difference to the fact that they're going to have a home game. The Indiana people were so adamant and loud last year when the Fever had, I don't know if they had an 8 seed or whatever. They were a lower seed. They went on the road. They lost both games. And they were sad that they were in the playoffs and didn't have a chance to see their own team at home. Yeah.
But now they beefed up that team and signed a bunch, but they're all fucking hurt, right? Sophie Cunningham is out.
I don't know if
Caitlin Clark is out.
I know Caitlin's out, and that's the biggest difference, yeah. That team is... I mean, Caitlin only played...
I don't know, a handful of games.
Yeah. Not enough.
That's what I'm saying. It's impressive to get the 6th seed without your cornerstone. They call that the Patrick Ewing effect, by the way. I think Bill Simmons coined that. Like the team stepping up when their superstar is out. He calls it the Patrick Ewing effect.
That sounds like something Bill Simmons would say. Yeah.
There we go. But I still think Atlanta's been a great team this year. And I will say, I feel like because of the 1 seed and the 4 and the 5 seed, the Aces kind of dodged the bullets a little bit.
We did.
The fact that we got Seattle and then Atlanta or Indiana.
Yeah.
So being the 2 actually worked out nicely.
The way that the bracket is structured, it definitely worked out in the Aces' favor, in my opinion, too. So
you have Atlanta sweeping.
I do.
Okay, so there again we're different, but we agree on the winner. But I think there's going to be more games than you do. Yeah. What about Phoenix and New York?
I have the Liberty in 3.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're different.
Okay. And my reasoning for this is, yes, the Liberty have been hurt all year long. But
someone's been out. They've never had a full roster of...
Right, yeah, whether it's been Jonquel or Stewie or Sabrina. There's a lot of talent on that team, and
it's also
they're experienced. They went to the finals 2 years ago. They won the championship last year. I think they're not willing to bow out in the first round.
They also have the commissioner backing them.
Yeah, so. And that's what I was going to say. And I was going to say, I don't think Kathy's willing to let them bow out in the first round either. Although, I don't know if you saw this. Did you see the fans the other day that were at a Liberty game and they were wearing shirts that say, "We've been priced out"? Because the playoff tickets are way too expensive.
Oh, really?
Everything in New York has gone way up through the roof. 2 years ago, I was sitting in the second row, almost courtside, right at center court, during the WNBA finals, and it was an $80 ticket.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Now, what is it, like $1,000 for that?
Apparently. These poor fans, especially fans that have been there for a long time, are getting priced out because every other team in New York is just not watchable. Whether it's the Yankees or the Mets or the Knicks or the Giants or the Jets or the Nets or the Rangers or the Islanders, they're all just unwatchable. Even Gotham isn't as good as they were. Gotham went out there and won the league a couple years ago, and nope, they're not good.
Knicks are okay.
The Red Bulls, they kind of suck. And NYCFC also sucks. If you're a sports fan in New York, all you have is the Liberty.
Yeah. Well, I know Spike goes, and I've seen Sudeikis, I think.
Sudeikis is a massive Liberty fan. And he's a massive women's sports fan, too. So, obviously, I think that's going to be the main focus on Ted Lasso season 4, too. So
we'll see.
Coming up.
I think that Phoenix will take it, though.
All right,
I just think they haven't been in sync all season. They looked great, right? They started 9-0, but then what have they been, like 500 since?
The Liberty lost 17 games this year. To put that in perspective, 17 games. The Aces haven't lost 17 games since Asia Wilson's rookie year. I mean, that to me is amazing. For a team with Brianna Stewart, Jonquil Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu, just those three should never lose 17 alone. I know, yes, again, they were hurt, but
what else I got
17 is a lot of losses for a team with that much talent.
Phoenix win 3-1 season series.
Yes.
They have the size, I think. But they don't play well against the top teams. That's what I wrote down.
And I think
Phoenix's record against the higher seeded teams isn't very good. They're one of those beat up on the little guy to get all their wins.
And that's what the Aces were last year too, when the Liberty beat the crap out of us in the playoffs. So I just think that's going to happen.
Fruit team.
Yeah, I think that I think Phoenix is going to win game 1. It's going to go back to Brooklyn. Liberty will take game 2 at home, and then we're going to come back Phoenix
with what's her name in the stands, right? Commissioner.
Oh yeah, Kathy.
She'll be there.
She might be wearing her New York
dress. Yeah. We're not bitter about it or anything.
Not at all. And we're not even Minnesota fans.
No. I was rooting hard. I was during the finals. I will tell you last year.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Sydney Colson, love you finding that dress and sharing it.
So we are basically the same, except for Liberty.
Yes.
Mercury.
So then let's go right into the Aces and Dream series. What are you thinking that?
I wrote Aces in 4.
I also have Aces in 4 as well. The Aces swept them. These games, they weren't really close. It was not a struggle for the Aces. Again, 2 of them were during the winning streak, including or on the road in Atlanta. The Aces are just a better team. I hate to
They are just a better team.
Burst your bubble, Dream fans. The Aces, like I said, the Las Vegas Aces may never lose again.
They might not lose again. Like I could see them not losing again.
Even though I have them. I do have Atlanta winning
game to
1.
4. Yeah, probably be like game 2 or something. Yeah, I think it's just not a good matchup for them. So as well as the draw that the Aces got, you talk about that. The Dream, sorry. Yeah. They tied for the record, right? But we had the tiebreaker.
Right, we had the tiebreaker.
30-14. Yeah. So I don't. What can you say that we didn't say about them in the first round? But it's just not a matchup.
Right.
It's just not a good matchup for them.
Exactly.
So and then
Alicia Gray again. talked about her earlier. A hell of a season
Been great
with Alicia Gray. But fact of the matter is, her best buddy is a little bit better.
Sure.
Asia Wilson's her best
Yeah,
friend.
they both went to South Carolina.
They're BFFs. And I'm hoping, and Alicia, if you're watching, please come hang out with your best buddy next year, because we would love to have 2 shades of gray in the backcourt for the Aces.
2 shades of gray. Doesn't that put someone? I guess not. Aliyah Nye has been starting the last couple games.
Yeah, that's just for fun.
Okay.
I hate to say this, Pete, but I have a feeling that the original Jackie Young is going to go to Chicago.
We'll see. Especially if she gets a 3rd title, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. What else will she have to prove?
Don't leave.
P.S. Stay tuned to our finals.
Who is winning your Minnesota, New York?
I have Minnesota beating New York.
Okay. I have Minnesota also beating Phoenix. So at least we have the same finals match.
All right. So that's really our only difference. Yeah. I have Minnesota in 4. I think the Liberty are going to be
I have them in 5.
outmatched.
I think it'll go 5 games.
Okay. All right. So you're good all the way. Hey, that's good. I love watching elimination games on TV, but ultimately, Minnesota's just too good. Too good. And sorry, Liberty, you got your championship. They definitely. I think Kathy wants to see those 2 play again, but unfortunately, it's just going to be a semifinal matchup.
I think Aces Minnesota will do fine.
I think Aces Minnesota is going to do
ratings.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
What else do you want? I think
you have the 2 best players in the league.
Players, the biggest, because Collier runs the other league.
She does.
Unrivaled?
Unrivaled, yes.
And then you have Asia Wilson, who's, when I watch Aces games and stuff on like Ion and ESPN sometimes and NBA TV, every other commercial, and I'm not even kidding, every other commercial is Asia Wilson. Whether it was those car auto trader ones where she's getting in the car that's too small for her.
Oh, those were good.
Or the one where they're meeting the guy and it's not the right car. And he's like, "Are you Sabrina?" Asia's in that. And now it's that like, na 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 na. Do they sing that in the stands? Asia Wilson
we
on
don't
top,
because I
top,
don't
top,
think that our fans are as good as British
stop.
soccer fans.
I'm going to start that. If I'm in the arena, I will start screaming it.
What I would like to do, like in all seriousness, what I would like to do is honestly create a soccer style march to the match. The march to the match. If you're not familiar with soccer, folks, go and look up like March to the Match. Like, just look up Cincinnati as one of my personal favorites here in the United States. And that's just in the United States where we don't really care about soccer. Imagine if we all met at like the sports book at Mandalay Bay, whole bunch of Aces fans, 100 Aces fans, 200 Aces fans, and we marched through Mandalay Bay and we're cheering Aces, and then we're cheering Asia Wilson's on top, and all that stuff that we do with our flags and our banners and our signs and all that sort of stuff. I think it would be so amazing. And can you imagine just being a tourist and you're sitting there in a machine?
I would say it'd be more confusing to someone that's like, what the fuck is this?
Yes, exactly.
It's like, if it's not an intimidation factor because the away team's not seeing it. So,
well, does the away team ever see it?
I don't know.
Not until we get into the arena.
Yeah, so you could start it from the arena too.
Maybe we'll try to do it on Sunday.
I won't be here.
Oh my! You're going. You have. We're gonna find out if it's a Sith Lord or a boy.
Yeah, a Sith Lord that will control me because I know that's coming. Because I'll be a fucking sucker.
Yep.
Yeah. So the doctor at the appointment on Tuesday knows, and I'm like trying to avoid eye contact because I don't want her to give anything away. And I'm like, don't speak too much on it and don't say anything to me. It's actually her friend that she knows from the hospital from taking pictures.
So they these OBGYNs have to be in the mode of they, them all the time, right? They are the original they, them.
Yeah. So coming soon, gender reveal. We'll know next podcast. So
we're going to just slide it in to see if people are paying attention.
Maybe
we'll just be like, when little baby come baby she.
We won't have a name by then. Who knows? Aces Liberty. Aces Lynx.
Aces Lynx.
So Minnesota gets home advantage. I don't feel like that fucking matters at all.
No, not at all. Have you ever been to the Target Center?
No.
Oh, Target Center.
I thought that was baseball.
No, that's Target Field.
Oh, fucking Target in Minneapolis.
Yeah, Target. No, Target owns Minnesota, and like right smack dab in the middle of Target Field and Target Center, there is
it Target?
A Target.
Okay, good.
No,
I kind of
that's
want to
not
go
true.
to that Target.
They are like adjacent, and there's like a little bridge that goes between them.
That's like Target 0001. I feel like if you were giving stores,
they have a parking lot, or a parking garage, like a Target branded parking garage.
I went to a Target parking garage in Seattle, downtown Seattle. There's a parking garage for the Target. It's kind of cool.
Was I there?
It was when we went for the Winter Classic, yeah. But I don't think you were with us.
I know I was, because that's when the wife bought the.
Oh, maybe you did go with us.
It was like a spray paint for her face.
Maybe
to keep the She gave us a whole tutorial about what she was doing in the garage.
I know she's got the.
And we lost you. Cassie and I were shopping, and you were gone.
Poop was happening, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, now that clarifies the mystery of where Pete went.
Nice, but yeah, aces in 6. That's what I got.
I also have aces in 6.
That's wild. We're not biased, folks.
Right there.
We're not biased. We did not communicate before said podcast.
I don't know. Did you watch the last game, the Aces and the Lynx game?
I think we beat the crap out of them. I thought we smoked them.
Well, it looked like that. I mean, it was closer, but the second half was not close. I mean, it was one of those games where you know that the opposing team can come back and win this game, but you also know that the opposing team is not going to come back and win this game, where, you know, it's one of those 6-point games, 4-point games. Now it's an 8-point game. Now it's an 11-point game. Now it's a 9-point game. Now it's a 7-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. But at no point do you ever feel like you're going to lose.
I remember really hating the Pink Pony Club. And like, I was like, is this chick ever going to miss a shot?
I love Courtney Williams.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Courtney Williams is awesome.
Who's her dad?
Her dad, like, hangs. I haven't seen him courtside this year, but he used to hang courtside.
Oh, so I thought he was like a famous athlete or something.
I don't know if he is.
Williams. It could be anybody.
But yeah. Oh, man. Wonder if she's related to Ted Williams.
Well, what about Williams? The one Williams I think of is like the White Sox GM. Isn't it Williams?
Kenny Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to be related to him.
Well, that's the one that pops in my head.
I would much rather be related to Ted Williams.
Well, yeah, there'd have to be a little bit of a interracial marriage there.
Ted loved everybody.
So, yeah.
Maybe little John Henry.
I'm just worried. The only thing that concerns me is Pink Pony Club, for sure. But I feel like if we hit on all cylinders and they hit on all cylinders, I think our V8 beats their V6.
Right now, I agree 100%.
Didn't they set the record for threes last night?
22 threes in a game, yeah. They're just on fire. That's on fire. But, you know, when you live by the 3, you will die by the 3.
Live by the 3, die by the 3.
See Boston Celtics against the Knicks.
See Celtics, Boston. Yes, live by that is the definition of die by the 3.
They won the men's NBA championship a year ago by 3s, and then they lost to New York of all places.
Yep.
Because they couldn't make 3s. And they were really good at making 3s all year long.
What do you do? What do you do if you're Minnesota and the Aces beat you? This is your year. This was their year. Do you just retool?
I don't know. Because everybody's a free agent after this year. The collective bargaining agreement is.
We might not have a season.
Is up. Yeah, I mean that's true too. We could have a strike or a lockout.
Girls, listen to me. That is the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Absolute
you
worst.
Will lose America.
Unrivaled will take over completely, and things like that will happen. This is the absolute worst time for them to have a lockout or a strike, whichever way it goes. Simply because the popularity of the league is at its absolute highest it's ever been.
And you can't take a year off because people will forget.
Right.
So
and nobody will care. No,
I don't think baseball's fully recovered from that strike.
In 94?
Yeah.
No, we did. Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire.
Yeah, kind of.
Sammy and Mac. And then I don't think baseball's recovered from the steroids. I don't think football's recovered from kneeling. I still had a dude tell me the other day that, and he's wearing Bears gear. This was funny.
Was it Ray?
No, it was dude wearing Bears gear, and I was like, "So what do you think, Bears tonight or Vikings?" And he's like, "I don't really care. I stopped caring after they started kneeling for the anthem." And I'm like, "Bro, you are literally wearing a Bears hat, a Bears shirt on the same day that the Bears played their opening game, and you're telling me you don't care? Okay, I got you, Chuck." That's all.
Maybe he wanted people to ask him, "Hey, motherfucker, ask me about the Bears," so that I can say I stopped caring about the NFL,
seeking attention.
Since Kaepernick.
Yep.
Fuck off. But what did it? I mean, yeah. So, that's all I got. I got nothing.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing. I think it's going to be a great playoffs. I think we've got some really, really good matchups to look forward to. And you and I pretty much have the same thing except for that one, which means if the Liberty beat Phoenix, then I win. And if Phoenix beats Liberty, then you win.
Yeah, I don't really care if I win, though. All that matters is the Aces not losing a game.
That's the biggest key. See you guys at Target Center.
Thanks for coming to our WNBA 25 preview playoff podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment who you think is going to win.
And Green Apple Studios Vegas.
You'll get it one day.
GreenAppleStudioVegas.com.
You were close. It's plural of studios, though.
GreenAppleStudiosVegas.com.
There it is.
I had it right the first time, and then you threw me off.
For all your podcasting needs, all your audio needs, anything that you could possibly think of that has to do in the audio world.
Audiobooks.
We can take care of.
Megan Gustafson, if you want an audiobook of Pancake Reads a Passport.
Can we get that?
Is that what it's called?
We're going to push for that.
Pancake's Passport.
Megan.
Audiobook.
Megan, come in.
We got a nice chair for you to sit
Not
on.
here. I got a better room.
Much better.
Cool. That's it. Go
Peace.
Aces. Go Aces.
Go Aces.
Asia. On top.